Hey, what's up guys? This is George from mynaturalherniacure.com, and I wanted to do this video to let you guys know about a post that I just posted on the website on mynaturalherniacure.com that actually it's kind of funny because somebody, a guy named Doug actually emailed me about this, but there was a post a couple of years back that I made that I think it was called Natural Hernia Cure, Are You Looking for Proof? And this was like in the stage when I was like really hunting around. I was online hunting around for, trying to find proof, trying to find other people that have cured their hernias naturally. And I came across this book that was basically, it was a sales pamphlet that was written by a guy named Cluthe, and he designed the Cluthe Truss back in the late 1800s. And he had tons of different testimonials from people that were in this book that were saying that they healed their hernia by using the Cluthe Truss. And so I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, this is kind of crazy that there's this many testimonials for this hernia belt, and just kind of wondering, like, is this real, or could he have made all these up, or what the deal was. So I started looking around. I started looking on Google Maps. I was because it had the name of the person. I don't think it had their phone number, but it had their address. It had a name and an address, and then it had their testimonial on there. So I started Googling some of the addresses that were on there, and all the ones that were coming up were looking like they were like super old houses. And I thought it was kind of crazy because, like, to me, that kind of gave validity to those testimonials. And just to know that there was all these people that were saying that they wore this truss, and the hernia actually went away from wearing the truss. So I was trying to do some more research on it, and I kind of came to a dead end, and I was like, that was kind of as far as I went with it. I thought it was really interesting, and I did a post about it. So I'll put a link to that post in the description of the video. But then, so this guy Doug emailed me, and he was, it kind of piqued his interest on this Cluthe Truss, and to see if to find out a little bit more about it, and where this truss ended up. If it worked so good, why isn't it still around? And he actually found out a whole bunch more info than I ever could have. He dug really deep into this, and I just made another post last week about this. I had him write a guest post about it, because I figured it would be better just coming straight from the source than him trying to give me all the information and me trying to put it together. So he actually wrote the post and has a bunch of shows documentation of everything about this Charles Cluthe guy, the guy who invented the Cluthe Truss. And he actually found some census data that of people that wrote the testimonials in the book, the same testimonials that I was reading. He found actual census data on their address and their names, and they were actually real people at those addresses. So it's super interesting. So if you guys get a chance, you should definitely head over to my website, My Natural Hernia Cure, and take a look at that post. I'll put a link to it on the bottom of the screen, and then I'll also put like a hard link that you could actually click on if you go to the description. So definitely check that out, and let me know if you have any comments. I think it's really interesting. I already had another guy that emailed me some more information that I'm going to have to post on it too. A little bit more about this guy Charles Cluthe's life, and about where he ended up and things like that. Just really interesting. You could almost write a book about it. So check that out when you get a chance. All right, guys. All right, take it easy.